Alright, what's up guys? Hardcore Haas again. This video I'm going to go over objective based ways to really maximize your points when you play hardpoint. Okay, so everyone knows more kills is more points. That's an easy way to look at it, but for a lot of ways playing the objective can max out your points even more. So right here I didn't get any kills, but I picked up 2 easy points because I knew where the hardpoint was going to be. I took the time to get there early and bam, 200 easy points. So what I'm going to try to do is go over a few things that can really help you out and try and get an advantage in points that way. And honestly, if you play this way, if you're getting around 3,000 points, you might see yourself being bumped up to 5,000 points if you play this way well enough. Now, things to keep in mind. Number one is going to be your gun. I prefer submachine guns. You can aim them fast. It's easy to be the first one in the room to fire right away. You can take people out. That's why I pick submachine guns. Other people use different things, some heavy machine guns because you can fire a lot really fast, shotguns for trying to hold down a zone like these two guys right there. So keep that in mind. That's going to be what works best for you. And that's more about killing people, so I'm going to go more objective based things. So the next thing I want to talk about is going to be perks, things you want to use. Number one is flak jacket. You're going to be in hard points, you're going to be in confined areas. People are grenade happy in these situations. That's honestly why I use the trophy system to block them out a little bit. That's a tactical grenade. You can throw that somewhere by a door. It'll zap grenades and other projectiles out of the air, so it's pretty effective that way. Another thing to keep in mind would be going along with that line of thought. If you have engineer or if you have black hat as a tactical, people can hack them and see them. So mine got hacked, I had to destroy it, so now my tactical grenade is useless because someone else could see it with engineer and were able to hack it with the black hat. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Another important perk will be tactical mask, because people use shock charges a lot, people use flashbangs a lot. Tactical masks let you see through those much better, so you can fight much better even if people are really lobbing those in there hard. So those are going to be your main perks that you want to use. Extreme conditioning is also useful. You can cover a lot more ground much quicker. So other than that, you can vary them out how you want. Those are the ones that really stand out as being effective in hardpoint. Now, score streaks are really important. I use UAV, Guardian, and then Sentry Gun. Sentry Gun is beast. If you put in a good spot, you get tons of kills, and honestly, you can hold on to those hard points for ages. So if you're going to use Sentry Gun and Guardian, find a good spot to place them that's going to capture an entrance where a lot of people come in. That's the most important part. Other good score streaks you can use. Obviously, VSAT is going to be really good. It's basically a better UAV. But the thing about using higher kill streaks, you're going to make it tougher to get there because you're going to die a lot if you're playing the objectives. So keep that in mind. And if you're going to go for high kill streaks, dogs are dominant in hardpoint. So keep that in mind. Those are really good to use. Honestly, anything where you know where the enemy is, something that'll take out the enemy quickly in groups, those are all really good. So now, very important right here is spawn capture. You can see that I do have the hard point, but the other team is spawning back behind us, so they can get here instantly and they'll take over this hard point quickly. You'll see in other points what some people do, and sometimes what I do is I'll swing way back to the back of the boat, make sure another person on my team spawns there, and then I'll go to the hard point. What that does is it makes sure that your team will spawn closer to the hard point, so if there's a big battle, people are dying, your team will get reinforcements quicker because they're much closer. They don't have to run all the way across the map. Now what I'm doing here is very important too, is you have to memorize the rotation of the hard points. Now since we're on hijacked, I can tell you it starts out in that center area above ground. It moves to the hot tub side house area, then it'll switch to the center underground where I am now, and then it'll switch to the final other house side with like the kitchen and dining room. So that's the rotation for this one. It's always different, but always keep in mind it usually switches near the opposite side of the map. So if you're not familiar, at least move that way. Now what that allows you to do is you can move early, so maybe there's 15 seconds left in a certain hard point. Take that time and move to the next one right away, because you'll be able to hold it down. You can set up your tactical stuff how you want. So right here I'm able to set this down right away and have it set up for the next people. You'll see it hits a lot of people, and I'll let another guy take advantage. I'm leading my team right now, so I thought it would be better if I take a tougher assignment and take this door and let other people have some help with the Guardian. So another thing we got to talk about is score streaks. I like to use UAV. It's very effective. You can know which way your team is coming in from. So VSAT is already very important. But you have to remember, with higher kill streaks, it's going to be a little tougher because you're in a specific area. It's much easier to die unless you're going straight for high scores. I would recommend you play the objective. That's how you get the most points, because wins are worth maybe like 3,000 bonus points, and no matter how well you do in a loss, you'll get like 800 or 1,000. So 3 times the points for playing the objective. I think that's definitely worth it. Also, getting kills within the area gets you a lot of points too. So you'll see here, next time I check the thing, you'll see I don't dominate like kill death wise, but I dominate captures. Like I get 10 captures, 10 defends, so it's worth a lot of points. You can see I'm leading. I'm not that high yet, but you can see I'm dominating my team, even though I'm not the one that's running the lodestar and stuff like that. So if you're going for points, I mean, these are good tips to keep in mind. So we've talked about rotation. That's very important. Always know the rotation of a map. It can save time, and like it keeps you in high density areas with people. Make sure you can get a lot of kills. Now on the grenades. Honestly, any grenade is gonna work. You know, you get your normal frag, your sticky. I like sticky. I feel I can place them a little better. You can also use bouncing betties to try and defend an area, but I feel like people now have gotten pretty good at stopping bouncing betties. They know to crouch when they hear one. As far as tactical goes, flashbangs are always good. You can flash an area, you know people are there, you can run in and pick them off. But due to people using tactical mask a lot, it's not always effective. So you can see we lost here just by a little bit, but you can see my score is pretty sick. I'm over 5,000 points in just one game. So you can do this too. It's not too tough. A lot of it is just playing smart, playing the map, and as you do that, your kill death will also increase as you get to know the maps better and stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I feel like I was talking non-stop through this video. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, leave a comment. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.